Promotional consideration paid for by the Comic Corps.
Comic Corps rhymes with comic. Horse rhymes with Baltimore. I heard you got room for one more. Pick me, Comic Corps.
At this point, you guys know that Bear Island Comics will be joining us in Baltimore for Baltimore Comic Con. He is the winner of the contest, but just because the contest is over does not mean that you guys cannot get in on the action. October 18th through the 20th in beautiful Charm City. The guest list is stacked. Jim Lee's going to be there. Adam Hughes is going to be there. The Comic Corps is going to be there. This is not our first con together, but every time we get together, it is better than the last. You do not want to miss it. Make sure you stay tuned to the Comic Corps channel to find out where we're going to be on the floor, when you're going to be able to meet up with us, and what we're going to be doing after hours, because that's when the fun really, really begins. Book your tickets now, guys. I will see you in Baltimore. Welcome to Drew Manchu's Comic Book Reviews. I'm your host, Drew Manchu, and today we're going to be looking at Batman number 76, City of Bane. Tom King's Batman is coming to an end, and it's doing so quite abruptly. Bane has taken over the city. He has broken Batman emotionally, and the Batman on duty at this time is Flashpoint Batman, who's Batman's father from an alternate universe who died during the button, but we're ignoring that. Who knows what's going on there? This issue is just another snapshot of the world in which we're living at this point. We got Captain Atom coming to Gotham. He's being told that heroes are not welcome. He's quite easily dispatched by Gotham Girl, which is kind of funny considering the harder she fights, the closer she comes to death. So wasting her power on Captain Atom, that seems a little bit ridiculous. We see the Catwoman is in Paris. She's doing some Catwoman things. She's stealing some stuff. And we get big bad Flashpoint Batman shooting guns and fighting Kite Man and Scarecrow and Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Of course, these B-level villains are easily taken care of. Flashing back to Catwoman, we find out that she is in fact taking care of Bruce Wayne, who is comatose for some reason, but doesn't need life support or any of that. He's just kind of sleeping on the couch. And she's stolen quite an expensive Vermeer painting in order to pay for his medical care, I guess. Somehow he's fine without it, but he needs it at the same time. This is the way Tom King writes. As if I didn't have enough of Tom King taking Batman down a peg, two of my favorite heroes, Damian Wayne and Tim Drake, are both helpless to do anything at this point. At least we get some of Damian being a badass and wanting to do something. The book ends with Catwoman crying over Bruce's unconscious body that she hasn't taken to a hospital because he's wanted. But still, he's a billionaire and he's got to have some underground doctors somewhere that can be helping him out. And we also get the new dynamic duo overlooking the city, finding peace in the fact that their totalitarian rule has erased crime in Gotham. City of Bane Part 2 was more drudgery from Tom King. There are some cool ideas in here. I enjoy the alternate reality Batman and Robin dynamic between Gotham Girl and the Flashpoint Batman. But outside of Gotham Girl, we were never explained really why Flashpoint Batman is back and how he survived the button and what that was all about in the first place. I like the fact that we get to see Tim and Damian, two of my favorite Robins, but at the same time, they do nothing. And they're not allowed to do anything. It's boring. It's a boring issue. I'm supposed to be excited about the Flashpoint Batman shooting Tweedledee. I'm not. The one thing I can say that Batman 76 has going forward is the Tony Daniel art is absolutely gorgeous. Kite Man has never looked better. We get a lot of Catwoman's side boob, and the line work is just clean and absolutely delicious. Another ho-hum issue where Tom King's Batman just limps to the finish. I feel like I'm I need to give this extra points for that Tony Daniel art. So 2 out of 5. Thanks for watching the video, folks. Make sure you click that like button, subscribe if you like the content, and click that notification bell because the Comic Core has fresh content coming at you live every weeknight at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Starting on Mondays, we got Alec from White Whale Comics with Story Comic Core. He gathers a group together, and they're going to fantasy book your story arc or go over some classic trades. No matter what they do, it's a must-see TV. On Tuesday nights, stop by and check out the Golden Guys. JD Comics and his friends will put together a great show for you, sharing their knowledge of Golden Age collections and the books that they've picked up. Some really, really great nuggets of wisdom from these guys. On Wednesday, stop by for the B Show. The Blue brand gives you the best on-the-rails new comic book day conversation that you could possibly ask for with Comic Core Unlimited. That's every Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern. On Thursdays, we take it outside the issues with entertainment from the world of movies and TV, all comic book related, but not the issues themselves. Be sure to stop by and chat it up about Swamp Thing or The Boys or whatever we're watching at that point in time, gang. Get on board and be a part of the crew. And Friday nights, we take it off the rails, the Comic Core A Show, the flagship of the network. We're going to go ahead and throw back a couple of cold ones and discuss all the nerd activity from the past week. We'll have some special guests. We'll share our hauls and our picks of the week. And we'll just mainly get silly and find out what Mark is eating. Stop by and check out Off the Rails on Friday nights. The Comic Core has something in store for everybody. Make sure you click that like button, that subscribe button, and that little notification bell to make sure you never miss when we're going live. Oh, we are walking to 24-hour Chinese food.
Yeah,
that's Mark.
are.
There's Discovery Bay. Oh, we're gonna walk all the way.